In an unusual coincidence, the House and Senate are considering the same bill at the same time. The measure is next year's nearly $1 trillion National Defense Authorization Act, which funds defense policy and priorities. Both chambers are debating several hundred amendments, including many pro-life and pro-family related issues. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales has a rundown of some of the policies important to Catholics. Erik.
Well, good evening, Veronica. From taxpayer-funded abortions for military service members and their families to transgender surgeries and even IVF access. All are being debated right now in both chambers. I did speak with Republican leaders in both the House and the Senate who tell me that they will continue to fight to save the unborn and promote pro-family policies in the military.
That's obviously a big priority for us and our members in both the House and the Senate and the White House, is to ensure that those important pro-life provisions continue to be maintained in legislation that comes through the Senate and the House.
I don't expect there's going to be poison pills. That the NDAA has been worked towards as a bipartisan measure, which it traditionally has been, and I think leaders on both sides are committed to that.
Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill, a Democrat and Navy veteran, says military women are being denied basic rights, especially those stationed in states that don't allow abortions.
The fact that our military treatment facilities are only allowed to provide abortions in extremely limited circumstances is unacceptable and puts the health and well-being of our service members and their families at risk.
New in this year's NDAA is nearly $1 billion for IVF treatments.
It's a weighty policy issue, which is a proposal to expand IVF coverage for all service members and their dependents.
Connor Semmelsberger with Heritage Foundation says what concerns him is the lack of ethical guardrails in the IVF policy.
Embryo protections are included, and making sure that there aren't too many embryos created, that they're actually cryopreserved instead of destroyed, or there's not pre-genetic testing to screen out, for instance, male embryos or female embryos.
Those are among the reasons why the Catholic Church opposes IVF treatments. Republicans are also targeting restrictions on transgender surgeries. Senator Roger Marshall, a doctor, tells me taxpayer money should not be used.
I actually think that this is child abuse to put these children through some type of transgender surgery. Young adults through the transgender surgery. There's probably something else going on underlying that psychological. Let's save the defense dollars for defense.
Democrats say Republicans are trying to impose a radical agenda.
The military has been a very important instrument for opening the government up and establishing fair play. So I think it's outrageous that they would use it as a kind of right-wing culture war Christmas tree.
Despite Secretary of War Pete Hegseth initiating a ban on abortion travel for service women, Democrats are pushing hard to maintain the Biden-era policy of allowing taxpayer dollars to be used for this purpose. Republicans are also trying to include provisions that get rid of DEI policies and ban pornographic and explicit sexual material from base libraries. Both chambers hope to have a framework ironed out by the end of next week. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.